What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So today I have a new product from Melody Susie. It's a 2-in-1 nail lamp and nail drill. So I'm going to do a quick little unboxing. So the first thing that comes with this lamp and drill is a little user manual, basically showing you how to use the product. You also get a set of diamond bits and like different size sanding bands, like medium, fine grit, and coarse grit. Then there's an extra bag of sanding bands, which is really nice. And I really like how they included good drill bits, because sometimes the diamond bits don't really do that great. So you get like a coarse grit one, and then this little cone bit one, it's a medium grit. The coarse grit you could use to remove your nails, and then the cone bit you could use it to finish filing. And this is the hand piece. It's so cute. I love the color. It's like a pinkish purple color. It's metallic, and if you look close, it looks slightly like glittery or something. I don't know, I really like it. And it says Melody Susie on it. Melody Susie doesn't really like release products often, but when they do, they're always really great quality. They have very like high quality nail lamps and drills and stuff like that. So if you're looking for a durable one, this would definitely be a good way to go. So this is what the lamp looks like. It's a really pretty like metallic purple glittery shade. I don't know what you would call it, but I love it. And then the rest of the lamp is black like the drill. And then this is a little adapter where you would plug it into the lamp and plug it into the wall. So I'm going to quickly like plug it in for you guys and show you guys like how to work it and everything like that. So this one you would just plug in the back of the lamp, and the handpiece also plugs into the back of the lamp as well. And there's a little hole that you can actually put the handpiece in, so it rests like in that hole or whatever, which is also really nice. It's a really nice piece to have on like your nail desk. I was so excited for this. So yeah, I guess the drill was already on. I don't know, I must have hit the button or something. But there's actually a switch on the back to turn it on. And then the little dial actually controls the e-file, and it goes up to 30,000 RPMs, which is really good, because you don't want anything under 20,000, because then the drill is not really that great quality. It won't like last that long. But this one, it goes from 0 to 30,000. And then the lamp has 4 timer settings. It's 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60, and a 90-second cure. You can use this for polygel, gel polish, and also has a removable magnetic base, so that you can do your feet. So yeah, definitely check out the description box. I do have a discount code if you guys are interested. But yeah, let's move on to the tutorial. I did go ahead and apply some stiletto tips off camera. These are the ones that I used from a cart. They're like the extra long ones. And now I'm going in with my dehydrator and primer. I do 1 coat of dehydrator and 2 coats of primer. I'm using the one from Bellavina that I got in the double dip mystery box. I've been really liking it a lot lately. Plus I ran out of my other one. But yeah, this one works pretty good. And now I'm going to be going in with a base gel, because I'm doing an all gel set. And you always have to go in with a base gel to protect your natural nails from the staining from the products, and to give your gel something to like grip onto. And I'm going to be using the lamp to cure my nails throughout the video. So I'm going to cure this base gel for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to be going in with this nude shade from Macart. This is from their House of Florists polygel kit. It's called Chrysanthemum. It's just like a really nice nude shade. I'm going to be doing a French set. So I'm using this to make my nail beds, and I'm making sure to add quite a bit of product, because I'm not going to be capping the nail bed area in clear or anything like that. I'm just going to be kind of using this nude shade to build my apex while I'm making the nail bed, if that makes sense. So to pretty much make the nail bed, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. The best way I can explain what I'm doing is I always start to pat the polygel around the cuticle, and then I kind of like pat side to side to get the polygel onto the nail bed, and then I begin to take my brush to take in the sides to form a shape of a nail bed, and kind of like round off the edges with my brush. And you kind of just got to keep messing with it until, you know, you're satisfied with the way it comes out. And don't worry if you don't get it like too perfect. I know some people, you know, get worried about it being so perfect or whatever, but if that's the case, you can cure your nails and like cleanse them and then take a hand file, you know, sharpen up the shape or whatever before you move on to the next step. I just, you know, make my nail beds, cure them, and, you know, go. I used to use a hand file, but I've done this like millions of times that now I'm just like used to it. Once you get used to it, you won't even need to use your like hand file. But yeah, don't worry if you feel like you can't get the nail bed perfectly straight. You can always just tighten it up with your hand file, like I said. So I'm just gonna like flash cure that for a minute, and then I'm just gonna make nail beds on the other two nails as well. Now I'm going to be applying the tip color on all of the nails. I'm actually going to be using two colors. I'm using this glittery blue polygel from a cart called Nerida, and then this purple holographic jelly color from a cart as well. I actually believe these polygels are available in full-size bottles now, because I remember seeing them when I went on the website when I was doing my how to build your own polygel kit with my cart video. So yeah, I do remember seeing like an individual bottle of these two colors. So if you guys wanted to just purchase these colors instead of like the whole polygel kit, they do have that option now. So yeah, I'm mixing them together because I wanted like kind of a unique look in the background of my crocodile print. I wanted it to look like really reptile-ish. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't know, it just did something. So I kind of mixed them together a little bit with the spatula on the other side of my brush. By the way, I'm using some Burano slip solution to move the polygel around. I forgot to say that. But yeah, I'm using the slip solution. But yeah, I just mix the colors together a little bit and then I pat it in place. And you're going to want to make sure that you pat the polygel in place but drag it up the corners of the nail, like up the corners of the smile line. Make sure you get the polygel in that area, otherwise, like, you know, it won't really look like you have French nails. And you could kind of use your brush to kind of, you know, push the polygel back down if it gets on the nude part of the nail bed. That's what I like about polygel, is that you can like move it down. Unlike with acrylic, if it dries there, you gotta wait and file it down. But with polygel, you can just kind of push it back down. So that's what I kind of do first. I make sure to push the polygel up the corners with my brush, and then I kind of just pat the polygel side to side down the rest of the nail. And as you could see, when I turn my nails to the side, there's still like a little gap from where the tip color and the nail bed color is. So I'm actually going to be capping the tip later on with another color to fill in that gap. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just encapsulate the tips of the nails with this purple jelly color from the Macart Original Jelly Polygel Kit. This purple is literally so sheer that when you brush it out, it's pretty much clear anyway. So it won't really affect how the glitter underneath it looks or anything. It might give the nails a slight purple tint, but there's already purple within the glitters anyway. So it worked somehow. So yeah, I'm using that because I'm kind of like low on my clear polygel and I didn't really want to waste it. So I thought of this and it worked really good. So I'm basically just going to apply only that polygel to the tip of the nail and then just apply it the same way I did for the glitter shade, pushing it up the sides first and then working side to side down the nail. And as you could see, when I turn my hand to the side again, it just fills in that gap there so that the nails are like nice and even all the way down. Of course, I still have to go in and file them, but when it comes to like where that gap was, where the smile line or the nail bed area was, in like the product, there was like a big gap there, so I kind of like filled that in, if you know what I mean. I don't have to go over the nail bed portion with that because, like I said in the beginning of the video, I purposely applied extra to build like the apex, so I don't need to add more on top of that because then I'll just have like one giant thick nail, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the thing about Polygel. You could either do encapsulation or build up your nails with it. It's not like acrylic where you literally have to cap everything in clear. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and begin e-filing. I'm using my Melody Susie dust collector with the e-file to catch the dust, and I kind of like put the lamp off to the side so it wasn't in my way or anything. So I'm using that medium grit cone bit, the ceramic one that came with this drill. I really like this bit a lot, mainly because the pointed tip is really good for like getting around the cuticle area. And it takes off product pretty good. You really don't have to have your drill on a high speed for this. And the drill works pretty nicely. It doesn't heat up and it doesn't like vibrate a lot. So I definitely really like it. It's pretty lightweight to hold in your hands. And it takes down a good amount of product. Like I said, you don't want to put it too high unless you're trying to do a removal or something, because this bit is like a medium grit. So you don't want to like take off too much product unless that was like your intention. But for like finish filing, yeah, a medium speed is just fine. So to debulk, which is what I do first before I go in with my hand file, just because I like to do my hand filing last to get my shape to look really nice and sharp in the end. So I'm going around the cuticle and filing around there first. Then I kind of file side to side down the nail to smooth it out. And then I file the sidewalls. I kind of go up and down with my drill bit. I also make sure to get underneath the nails and get anything that might be stuck under there. I'll be giving you guys like a view of the nails, how they're supposed to look in the end. But to explain, basically your apex should be the thickest part of your nail. It should be like a little hill, but not like too high. And then as your nail gets towards the free edge, it gets a bit thinner, but don't make it too thin to where it will break. And the side wall should be like the thinnest part of your nail. So now I'm going to try out a couple of the other drill bits that came with this drill for you guys. So this one is the Mandrel Bit, and I have a 180 sanding band on it, which is the fine grit sanding band. And I'm basically just using this to smooth over the nails so you guys can see, you know, how it takes off product and stuff like that. And even with this, with the fine grit sanding band, it's taking off a good amount of product, and I'm not even on a high speed, so you can imagine if I was on a higher speed. Polygel files down a lot easier than acrylic anyway, but I'm just saying it takes off product pretty good, unlike most nail drills. So yeah, I'm just going along the sides and cleaning up a little bit more just around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to take one of those other cuticle bits and just try to use it around the cuticle. You could use this like needle bit for like cleaning up around the cuticle area or like cleaning underneath your nails. I honestly think it would be better to use like underneath your nails because it wasn't really taking off much around the cuticle area. So I was like, forget that. And I decided to try like the little football shaped bit around the cuticle area. But it was still giving me a little bit of trouble. I felt like it wasn't really taking off like a lot of product like how my usual cuticle bits would. So I kind of just wanted to demonstrate for you guys really quick, but I did decide to just use my own cuticle bit. I do feel like the other two drill bits, like the ceramic ones and the Mandrel bit, are good, but nobody ever really uses the diamond bits that much. When they come with the drill, you just like get like some good ones. This is actually the cuticle bit that I use a lot. It's from Dashboard Beauty. It works pretty good, but I normally like to use this ceramic cuticle bit by McCur. I do have the set of drill bits actually linked in my Amazon store under nail products if you guys were interested in getting like a good set of drill bits, or you can look on the Melody Susie website. They have a lot of good sets on there as well. But yeah, I really like ceramic cuticle bits for some reason. I feel like they take off product really good, and like they don't like cut you or anything like that. And they're like a lot gentler around the cuticle area, in my opinion at least. So yeah, you always want to use your cuticle bits on a low speed, by the way, and just keep your drill moving whether you're filing or going around the cuticle. And now that I filed around the cuticles and sealed properly, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly shape up the nails in a way that you could tell that you sealed properly around the cuticle area. You could kind of take your finger and feel around the cuticle area. If your nail snags anything, that means you have to go back and file some. It's supposed to be just like flat around that entire area. So yeah, I'm just going to take my hand file and just, you know, shape up the nails. So these stiletto nails came pre-shaped, so I'm kind of just redefining the shape. You always want to angle your file inward when you're doing a stiletto shape and file the tip in. I also file underneath the nail and like over the surface of the nail if I feel like, you know, it's not even or whatever. And I do make sure to buff my nails when I'm done doing this to get out any scratches and make sure that they're smooth.
Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
And here is actually the up close view of how your nails should look, the side walls being the thinnest part, then your little hill for the apex, and then the nails get gradually thinner as they get towards the free edge, but not too thin to where they break. But yeah, I hope that helps some of you, because me, I know I'm a visual learner, so, and I know a lot of other people are like that, so I hope that kind of explains or shows you guys what your nails should look like, because I'm explaining it, but like I feel like it's better to see it. Let me know if that helps any. But yeah, moving on to the design, I'm using blooming gel to do this design. It's literally the easiest and fastest design you probably ever are gonna do, and it looks like you actually tried so hard. But yeah, you want to apply the blooming gel to your entire nail, and to do the crocodile print, you kind of want to make like 4 little rectangles going down the middle of your nail, and then dots on the side of those. You kind of got to work fast so that the gel doesn't bloom too much and then it looks like a big blob on your nail. After I did these 2 nails, I kind of decided to do 1 nail at a time because the gel was blooming pretty fast. But yeah, basically with blooming gel, when you place the gel into the blooming gel, it expands even though you're only making dots. So yeah, I apply the blooming gel to my nail, and now I'm making like a few rectangles going down the middle of the nail, and then I'll be drawing dots on the side, and when they expand, I don't know, it just ends up looking like crocodile print. Like I said, it's so easy. For some reason I didn't like the way this nail turned out, so I do end up actually going over it again a little bit later, just to like kind of make it look a little bit better. It looked a little bit weird to me. But yeah, the colors I'm using are by GLAM. I'm using a pink one called Are You Free Tonight? Another one called Limoncello, which is the yellow one. A green one called Amazonian Dream, and a purple one called Cake for Dinner. So after I cured my nails in the lamp for 60 seconds, I'm just going to finish them by top coating them. I'm using some McCart top gel, and I am top coating underneath them since they're like kind of jelly-ish underneath. So you want to top coat underneath your nails. And then I'm going to just be placing some little like triangle stones on 2 of the nails, just into the gel because I'm not keeping these on long. And that's pretty much it. I'm literally obsessed. I don't know, I just love the glitter in the background and then the overlying colors. I think it's such a vibe. It almost kind of gives me like outer space vibes in a way. I don't know, I really like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed, because I always post reviews and tutorials every week. So you definitely do not want to miss out on those. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do that so we could stay connected on there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.